Real life shit to take care of. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Um, yeah, give me a minute and I'll put the link in the chat. Oh, and anybody can come up if they want to. Copy, paste. Oh, hey, Wikipedia. Let's see if I can link this. Pinned, apparently. Maybe. Hey, it's pinned. Okay. Yeah, I fixed me a little something to eat. Ate some coffee. I might be around for a little bit, depending on who all shows up. Okay, my bad. I bumped the tablet with my elbow and decided to cut the fuck off. But I'm back. If anybody wants to hop in, the link is there. I am watching the first Alien movie, and apparently it came out 2 years after Star Wars, the first Star Wars did, which I find interesting. Info. Oh, here's my glasses. There they are. Yeah, it came out in 1979, and Star Wars came out in 1977. So apparently Ridley Scott was like, fuck that noise. Let's make a horror movie about aliens. We'll see who shows up. Maybe somebody, maybe nobody. Well, that's fair. Back in the day, we had heard it HBO, and yeah, I watched that, and I watched The Thing, the one with Kurt Russell in it, and yeah, both of them are good movies. I think The Thing came out in like '82. That was a John Carpenter flick when they actually threw some money at him and he could have special effects instead of the Halloween shit where he just had the dude in the jumpsuit with the William Shatner mask on. Michael Myers. I mean, it was a good movie. I mean, I'm not shitting on the movie. It was just he didn't have any money to make it. So he did the best with what he had. Oh, John Hurt's about to get jumped by the alien. John Hurt is the same guy that was the wand dealer in Harry Potter. That's the same guy. Oh yeah, that was a great scene. The one I really liked was when they were trying to save the dude on the operating table, and a guy hits him with the paddles, and it goes through his chest and bites his hands off, and then his head pops off and turns into this spider thing. That was great. Oh, did he? Oh, okay. I haven't seen that movie in a while. Hey, Mama, how you doing today? The link's pinned to the top if you want to come on. If you don't, I'll probably go maybe 45 minutes or so, maybe an hour. Oh, I found these really good things at the store. There are sausages with bacon and cheddar cheese mixed in with it. Oh my God, they're great. They're not hot because I can't really eat hot stuff anymore. But the bacon and cheddar sausages, delicious. I ran them through the air fryer. Oh man. Well, it's 8:41 here. I mean, I woke up about 5:30, and came on here to see what was going on, and fucked around a bit with Bonsako. He's probably lurking out there somewhere. Sorry, my voice is a little rough. I've had a sinus infection for like 2 weeks now. Shroom, how are you doing, my friend? I don't know if my tablet has been acting weird or if it's YouTube that's been acting weird, but shit ain't working like it's supposed to. I mean, the link is pinned at the top. If anybody wants to come in, they can. Um, if nobody wants to, then, that's fair. Mm. Oh, we're at the scene where they're trying to get the face hugger off of John Hurt. And yeah, acid for blood. I thought that was genius when they did that. Hey, Shroom.
Morning, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Uh,
Pretty good for being snowed in under 5 inches.
Snow. Ugh.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, wife told me when she woke up this morning that she forgot to turn the heater on last night before we went to bed. She said she woke up this morning and it was 64 in the house. So,
Oh, Jesus Christ, y'all are freezing to death.
yeah. Well, not me. I was underneath my blankets. I was nice and warm. So by the time I got up, she'd already kicked the heater on and warmed the house back up to about 70.
Oh, okay. It's 23 degrees here.
Oh, damn. Yeah, we're supposed to
Yeah.
get down to we got down to 36 last night, and we're supposed to get down to 32 this weekend.
Oh, well, maybe you'll get some snow.
Oh
It just
no,
happens to see.
no, we're not. We won't get any snow, and if
Oh,
we do, it all melt before as soon as it hit the ground.
fair enough. We got 4 inches on Sunday, and we got another inch yesterday. And yeah, so
Well, you can keep it. After 3 years after growing up in Ohio, and then 3 years on a mountaintop in Germany,
oh yeah, I'm not saying it's nice.
I've had all the snow that I want in my lifetime. Now
Oh no.
we have had snow here, and we've had snow that's stuck on the ground. In one day, there was over 1,000 accidents in this county.
Shit.
Well, let's see, this was back in about 1989. We
Oh,
had
okay.
snow. We had snow on the ground for over a week.
Well, I woke up this morning and looked outside while I was making coffee, and there was frost all over everything. So the snow that we got the past 2 days is turned to ice. It's Yeah, it's not snow anymore.
Well, go out and make ice bombs and throw at people.
Yeah, it looks like snow, but it's not snow. No.
Mm-mm. Well, that's better you than me. I want nothing to do with that cold white stuff anymore. So it's pretty to look at on pictures, but that's about as far as I'll go with it.
Oh yeah, I had one of my mom's friends call up here and wanted to talk to her, but she was asleep because both of us went to Walmart to get some stuff, get her medicine and get some little groceries and shit.
Right?
She caught strep throat and I caught a sinus infection.
Uh,
Just I mean we were wearing our masks too, and yeah, it's it wasn't COVID. We got 4 COVID tests, and she took 2, and I took 2, and all of them came back negative. So it wasn't that plague shit. But my nose bled for 2 days after I got back from Walmart.
well, you're gonna need to stop picking it.
Well, yeah, that too.
My son would come home from school with with blood on his shirt from a bloody nose. Like, well, son, when you going to learn to stop picking your nose?
Oh, exactly. Or getting in fights and getting punched in the nose. Yeah.
The school he went to, man, that's the one thing that made me mad. He got a suspension for defending himself in a fight against 2 other kids.
Oh, yeah. I got kicked out of a school for defending myself against 5 other people.
How bad did you hurt him?
3 of them went down. The other 2 got me because I had run out of gas by then.
That's why you got kicked out. You hurt somebody.
Well, probably.
It's a lot different from from when I went to school. I mean, well, the school we went to, little good old farm school, had a FFA group there, so there was a barn on school property,
Uh-huh.
and every Friday, uh, we would all meet. Anybody that had problems with someone else would meet behind the barn, and
Oh, exactly.
the first person on the ground or the first blood drawn ended the fight.
Yep.
And there might be 15, 20, 30 people back there.
Oh, yeah, just watching. Yeah.
Well, no, those are people that wanting to settle disputes.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
but I mean, and the thing is we afterwards get back in your car, or your truck, and they had the knives and guns in them, and everybody go home, be peaceable.
Yeah.
Especially during hunting season, everybody had a rifle or shotgun in the back of their car.
Oh, I always had a shotgun on the rack in my truck. Yeah. So it wasn't a big thing, but now it is.
And nobody ever broke them out to do any fighting. Oh God, I'm sitting here looking at my kitchen. My legs gave out last night, so I didn't clean my cast iron after I made dinner last night, and neither did my wife. So all my cast iron's sitting on the stove, dirty. What a
Oh,
day!
oh, well, I made uh, spaghetti when it snowed, and then I made macaroni and cheese yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What kind
And
of
my
cheeses
hamburger.
did?
Yeah, my hamburger hadn't thawed out, so I couldn't put no hamburger in the macaroni and cheese like I wanted to. But I'll get to it.
What I like to do is I make up my hamburger like you would for tacos, and mix
Hmm.
that into mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, chop it all
Put the
up. Yeah, yeah.
put the taco seasoning in there.
I
Spice
don't
that
think I
stuff.
have.
Spice
I
that
don't.
stuff up with some taco seasoning and a little bit of hot sauce, and then add it to the mac and cheese.
Oh, you trying to burn my gut up?
No. No, no,
But I
no.
don't
I
think
mean,
I have any
when I say
taco
hot
seasoning.
sauce, I'm talking about Tabasco sauce. You know, the wimpy stuff.
Oh, okay.
Mm. Yeah, my wife doesn't eat the ghost pepper stuff like I do.
Oh shit. Fuck all that noise.
No,
We were talking.
I did air fried raviolis last night, dipped in marinara sauce.
Oh, I found some sausages that had bacon and cheddar mixed in with it, and I air fried those. God damn, that was delicious.
Mmm,
I
sounds
put them
good.
in. I put them in a hot dog bun and put some chili on top. Oh man.
Mm. That sounds good.
Yeah, I just stumbled across them on the store in the store, and I was like, "Well, let me try these." Yeah, yeah.
So,
I've
what
got
is on your agenda for the day?
well, I've got a chuck roast in the freezer, and I'm trying to figure out how to fix it. I had a neighbor of mine tell me to put beef broth and mushroom soup on top of it and just let it go.
In a crock pot or slow cooker?
Yeah, in a crock pot. Yeah.
Sounds
What's
like a
your
winner.
what's your thoughts? How do you do
I,
yours?
pot roast. I pretty much do a pot roast traditionally, except I don't add the carrots.
Oh,
And
okay.
and a lot of times I'll go and buy big old radishes, the biggest ones I can find, and just cut off the heads and tails, cut them in, and throw them in with the pot roast too.
Well, I was thinking about adding a little bit of onion to mine.
Oh yeah, sweet onion or red onion. Yeah, that would be good.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be good. Of course, salt and pepper,
Mm-hmm.
your standard seasonings. Yeah, all that's good. And then get a little slurry on the side so that when you take your pot roast out, you add in that slurry to make it into a gravy to go over top. Then
Oh, cool.
mashed potatoes on the side.
Oh yeah, of course. Mashed potatoes or mixed vegetables, you know,
Mhm.
to go in there with it.
Oh yeah.
Depending on what you like. I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, if you're trying to cut the carbs, then you go with the mixed veggies.
Yeah.
If you don't care about the carbs, you go with the mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But that's the nice thing about adding radishes to stews and such, instead of adding potatoes, is the radishes in the stew will actually they'll lose that acidic flavor that everybody loves about a good radish, and it becomes nothing more than eating a small potato.
Oh yeah. My dad used to grow radishes when he had his garden, and sometimes they come out hot as shit, and
I know those are
sometimes they come out
the ones
okay.
that come out hot were the ones I loved.
Oh yeah, and then some of them would come out bland. He'd grow
Mhm.
turnips too, and yeah, I just slice up a raw turnip and put some salt on it and just eat it like that.
I never did a
Thank
raw
you.
turnip.
That's me. That's just me.
I'm just sitting here. It's never dawned on me to even think about eating a raw turnip.
Oh yeah, we'd pull them up out of the ground and wash them off and cut the tops and the bottom off and slice them up. Throw a little salt on them, and yeah, just eat the slices. Good
It,
shit.
huh? What's it? What did it taste like? I mean,
Oh, it
is it?
tasted good.
I may have to go, next time I go to the grocery store. I may have to buy me a turnip and try that.
Yeah. I wouldn't dissuade you from it because that's good shit. Yeah, just cut the tops and the bottoms off, and you ain't gotta cook them. Just slice them up and peel the skin off, and throw some salt on it, and eat the slices. Good shit.
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, that'd be something new. I'll have to give a shot at. But you'll have to excuse me. Like I said, I'm still waking up. I just finished my first cup of coffee.
Oh, fair enough. You're
Mm.
all good.
But
Oh, hey to everybody in chat. If I hadn't noticed you, it's because I've got a YouTube shut down, and I'm just looking at the StreamYard chat. So, but thank you for stopping by. Oh, Lawler is in Australia, so he eats kangaroo all the time. So, I mean, there's that. I've tried it a
oh,
couple. It's pretty
all
good.
right. Two bitches in a box truck.
Oh yeah, she's pretty cool.
That's good morning. Glad to meet you. You're the first time I've seen you. Well, okay, Lawler's Corner. What in the world is the bog and spag?
Oh, he's from Australia. You'll have to ask him to
Well,
explain that.
that's what I'm asking. What in the world is that?
It's like Bangers and Mash, I think, but I'm not sure. So don't quote me on that. If I remember right, Bangers and Mash is like beans and toast for breakfast. And I'm
Uh,
like, yeah.
no, bangers and mash is sausage and potatoes or mashed potatoes.
Oh, is it? Okay. Okay. Well, that doesn't sound too bad.
Now, Wiki, you're right. Rutabagas are. I mean, those things are impossible to eat. I'm not a fan of rutabaga. My mom loved them, but I was never a fan of them. You got to boil them things down until they absolutely are flavorless.
Oh, yeah, till they're like almost soup. Yeah.
Yeah. Now they do make a good thickener though, because of all the starch in them.
Oh, yeah.
They do make a good thickener. ML2, good morning.
Well, my grandmother loved rutabagas, and I was like, no. But she used them, like you said, as a thickener. She'd throw it in the pot, then whatever
Yeah,
she was
that
cooking. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say that's what my mom did too. Is throw, she'd put half of one in the stew pot as a thickener.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But still not a fan of them because you'd end up with a piece of one on your plate and ugh, still not a fan of them. It's like sweet potatoes. My mom tried a dozen times to get me to eat sweet potatoes and never could.
Oh, my mom loves a sweet potato. Loves them. I can't stand them, but she loves them.
My my running tagline on sweet potatoes is that's how you can tell the difference between a smart pig and a dumb one.
Mm.
The smart one won't eat them.
Uh, fair enough.
Oh. My sister
What?
one year tried to uh, uh, pull one on all of us, and she put a sweet potato pie on the table and told us it was a pumpkin pie. You know, you can tell the difference between the two. And she goes, "Oh, no, no, no. I just overcooked it a little bit, but it's all right. Go ahead and eat it." I took one bite out of that thing and it was like, "Oh, God, this thing is big. Don't even pull that crap on me again."
Well,
Now,
like I
my
said,
wife likes sweet potato French fries, but that's the only way she'll eat them.
oh, my mom will eat a sweet potato like it's a baked potato. She loves that shit. And then me, not so much. But we've got a guy that I work on a farm for. He'll bring us a bag of sweet potatoes just from Milan. And yeah, I'd rather have a baked potato, like a real potato.
Yep, I agree with you full. The only time I eat baked potatoes anymore is if I go out.
Oh, I've got a bag in the kitchen right now. Oh,
Oh no, no, I've got potatoes in my kitchen. It's just what I prefer to do is anymore is to slice them up, coat them with olive oil and seasoning, salt, pepper, some Italian seasoning and such, and then put them in the oven and roast them.
fair enough. Fair enough.
So
I just run mine through the microwave and then slice them in half and put butter on and pepper and then good to go.
now, Wiki, my sister can't eat ginger either. And when she comes down for Thanksgiving dinner, I just make her a pumpkin pie with no ginger in it.
Oh, okay.
And my sister's got red hair also.
Shit.
So maybe it is a genetic thing. Redheaded people can't eat ginger.
Might be like cannibalism or whatever. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when my sister come down for this last Thanksgiving, I I spent 4 days cooking and I've got modified recipes for everything just so that I can cook stuff so that she can eat it.
Oh, okay.
But no, it's good food though, man. Gosh, I love good food. And I tell you, like I said, I was experimented last night making these raviolis from scratch and then air frying them and then dipping them in marinara sauce
Yeah.
and a little bit of parm cheese on, then serving them up. One, you only need three of these raviolis along with the salad, and that's all you need for dinner. Fill you right up.
Oh,
And
fair enough.
and two, putting a little olive oil on them and then sprinkling some Italian seasoning before air frying them. It only takes 3 minutes. I did them for four, and they got a little overcooked, but it only takes
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Well, I mean, you gotta be careful with the air fryer settings. Yeah.
Well, this is the first time I've tried to make air fried raviolis. So,
Well, yeah, it's experimentation, like you said.
right. But another thing I learned too is that you got to add more moisture to your meat. If you like, I did a venison sausage and hamburger stuffing. So next time I'm going to add and also mozzarella cheese. Next time I'm
Oh,
going to
cool.
add Next time I'm going to add some Philly cream cheese to it. Put
Cool.
a little put a little extra moisture into that because the air frying uh, affected the filling differently.
Well, yeah.
Well, I tell you, and, you know the small dessert plates there, Wiki. Three of them covered pretty well covered one of them small dessert plates.
Wow.
So yeah, it's all experimental, Wiki. But I had a marinara sauce sitting there on the side, and I dipped the raviolis. Well, actually, I put the raviolis in them and let them for a good 2 minutes or a minute before, at least a minute before I put them on the plate. So, uh, I mean, they were good, and the wife really appreciated the fact I made everything from scratch for her. Yeah, well, I brushed them with olive oil before I put them in the air fryer. They're two bitches. So, but still, it's experimental. They're still good. Just learn how to tweak it. A few things you want to tweak before I do them again. Oh,
Oh, one of the newest things I've learned how to make is egg salad, and to make it right so that it isn't too much mayonnaise or sweet relish in it.
okay.
And that shit is good. Put that on a sandwich. Mm, mm.
My wife gets mad at me when I make egg salad because I put a little horseradish in it.
Well, I mean, you add and subtract whatever you want, but the base is boiled eggs chopped up, mayonnaise, and relish,
Right.
and then you put whatever else you want to in it. I put a little bit of onion in mine.
Ooh, chopped up onion. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that is the way to go.
Yep.
I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna mute myself here for a second because I need to see about letting my dog in, and
Oh, do
the
what you got
the
to.
the door alarm will activate. All right, now how do I get back to the front screen here? Because I'm back over here on the comment side. I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
All right, and I'm in the comment side.
Well, if you don't have to mute up if you don't want to. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not going to bother me none.
Okay. Let's see if he wants in or not. The dog goes in and the cat comes running out. Have you ever seen a cat of mine? He comes running out and he literally throws himself on the concrete patio and starts rolling around on it. That is the craziest cat. All right, get your claws out of me. Thank you. Ah, he had his claws buried in my nipple.
Oh, ouch. Damn.
He did not like me picking him up. The wife must have shut off the alarm system when she left for work. The alarm didn't go off. I've got to get off. Rex, it's been good talking to you. I got other. I gotta go get a shower and start getting ready for my day.
Oh, fair enough. I mean,
All
you
right.
got to take care of that bleeding nipple or whatever that the cat gave you.
It ain't bleeding.
Okay.
But I tell you what, you get a cat claw stuck into a nipple, that don't feel good.
No, 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 no.
Sunk it right through my t-shirt. All
Mm. Well, I appreciate you coming up there, Shroom.
right. Well, you try to have a good day.
I'll do
Stay
my
out,
best.
stay out of trouble and stay warm.
Yeah, I'm doing my best.
You got that stupid white stuff on on the ground that you can't snort.
Oh, yeah, exactly. The sun's trying to melt it away, but it's not working real good. So,
What kind of heat do you have in your house?
oh, electric.
Okay. The other night, the furnace kicked on at our house, and the wife's sitting there, and she goes, "Honey, I got a question for you." I go, "What's that?" And she goes, "Why is it when the furnace kicks on, we get a big blast of cold air first?" I'm like, "Dear, you realize that it's got to push all that air out of the vents
Yeah,
before the
before the
hot
hot air
air
comes.
comes
Yeah.
out. You know, it's like taking a shower. You got to turn on the hot water and wait for all the cold water to get out of the pipes first."
Yeah, that's why I don't hop immediately in the shower. I turn it on and leave it for a minute, and then I'm like, okay.
But I'm sitting there and afterwards I go, "Dear, did you dye your hair blonde for a minute there?"
Oh,
She didn't appreciate that comment too well.
I'm sure she did.
But where she sits, she's right underneath one of the air vents.
Oh yeah, when I was in basic training, I sat under one of the air vents, and right when the shit kicked on, it blew cold. I was like, God damn it! And then finally it warmed up. Yeah,
You must have went through basic training in the wintertime.
yeah, yeah. It was. I joined right before Thanksgiving, and then yeah, we went through Thanksgiving and got Christmas leave, and then I came back, and it was cold as fuck. I mean, it was.
I was going through basic in Lackland, Texas in July.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you were burning the fuck up.
July and August.
Sounds like my
Yeah.
sister. Yeah, she joined in the summertime, and she went to, where'd she go to? What's that base in South Carolina?
Was that Paris Island? No.
No, it wasn't Paris Island.
What what was she? Army?
Yeah, she was Army. You probably don't know them. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
but yeah, she was sweating to death the whole time through basic training, and I
Isn't
was
that
like,
Fort Bragg, the one they're trying to get renamed?
that's in North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, she sweated to death the whole time and thought she was going to die.
No, the the big difference, and I don't care what anybody says, after being in Texas in those months and then being in Arizona for 2 years there in Phoenix at Luke Air Force Base, and then being down here where I'm at, there is a huge difference between dry heat and wet heat.
Oh, sure there is. That was a
You know,
wet heat in South Carolina. Where
yeah.
the fuck was that?
I would take the dry heat of Arizona and Texas long before I take this damn humidity here in Florida.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's enough to drive you up the wall.
stick you to the wall.
I used to have to carry. I used to keep a clean uniform shirt, BDU shirt at work. That way, if I needed to go across base, I'd change out shirts and have one that wasn't covered in sweat and grease.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. If you came across the brass and you had some kind of fucked up uniform on, oh shit, you'd stand there and get chewed out for an hour.
uh, Whenever I ever had to go over to finance or records or any of them other pukes that go to work in their blues, I was out there on the flight line, so I'm out sweating my butt off.
Oh,
But you
sure.
walk, you walk in their office, and I actually had one guy look at me and goes, you stink. Well, yeah, I'm covered in sweat, and
It's
I've
called
probably
work.
got and I got some JP4 on me and got some hydraulic fluid on me. Yeah, so I probably do smell a little like to you and your perfumed office here.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, it's called actually working, not sitting behind a desk all day.
Yeah, what we used to call a term no longer used in the military, but we used to call them people the titless waffs.
Yeah, that was before my time. I never heard that.
You never heard that?
Nope.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
But it's funny.
you're not that much younger than me.
Well, I was in from shit. When did I go in? I got out in February 2001 before all the bullshit went down. I joined. I was 6 years active and 2 years reserve.
Okay.
Well,
I,
98.
yeah, I was going to say I retired in '98. I had my 20 years in '98.
Okay.
So, know, that puts you what in your mid 40s,
Late 40s.
late 40s. Okay. So yeah, there's only about 15-year age difference between. Well, a lot changes in the military in 15 years.
Oh, sure.
A lot can change in 15 years. So yeah, that terminology. It's like I've told this story before. Met a young guy worked on the F-22s, and I asked him what he did. He said he was a crew chief. I said, "Oh, so you're a nose picker?" And he just sort of looked at me. He just sort of looked at me. I said, "Well, you're a nose picker, right?" And he goes, "No, I'm a crew chief." I said, "Yeah, nose picker. Or are you one of them launch and lounge critters?" And again, he just looked at me. Well, I said, "All right. So you never heard the term nose picker?" He said, "No." I said, "Well, okay. How about BB stacker, load toad, bubble chaser, spark chaser, suck and blow, or pointy head?" And he said, "Never. We never heard any of that." So, these are all terms we use to describe. Pointy head was avionics. Suck and blow was engines. Bubble chaser was hydraulics. Spark chaser was electrics. Launch and lounge and nose pickers were crew chiefs. And BB stackers and load toads were weapons. And he goes, "Oh no, we don't use those terms anymore. They're awful derogatory." I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. He goes, "Oh yeah, we don't call each other those names."
Yeah, we never
Oh.
used derogatory names in the military. No, we never did that.
No. And then I asked him, I said, "Well, tell me this. Do y'all still at least draw dicks in your logbooks and on the aircraft?" And he just looked at me. I mean, his mouth dropped, and he goes, "You did what?" Oh my God. Oh my God. How wimpified can the service get in just a generation?
Oh, you'd be amazed.
Oh
You'd
yeah,
be
I
amazed.
am. I was absolutely shocked how wimpified the service got. I mean,
Oh, I just did the math. 94 was when I joined the Army.
oh okay, yeah. So 94, man, I was did my last reenlistment in 94.
Oh, they wanted me to re-enlist right before I got out, and I was like, nope. I've seen and done and heard enough. So I'm out.
Yeah, yeah. I reached high year tenure, so 20 years was the max I could go.
Well,
That's
you
why I
put your time in, and I put
that,
my time in, and so
yep.
congratulations to both of us.
Well, morning, Mr. Scott. I'm sorry I didn't have my phone in my hand, so I didn't see you popped in.
Oh, is Mr. Scott in there? Hang on, I
Yep.
haven't looked. Okay. Hello. Salutations.
So, all right. Well, it is 8:30. Well, 8:25. I need to get going, or I'd sit on here and talk with you all morning.
Well, I appreciate it, Shroom, and you have a good day and get all the shit you need to get done.
Wiki, you're exactly right. We called the hazmat team glowworms.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, glow. That used to make them mad too.
Oh, sure it did. Oh,
And you go and sing that little children's song about glowworms.
the glow glow worms. Well, like I said, thank you for coming up, Shroom, and go take care of your shit.
All right, y'all have a good day now. I'll be online here in about a half hour, so I gotta get a lot of stuff done in this half hour before I get online. So y'all have a good, and we'll talk at you later. Yeah, if you're still on when I go live, you're welcome over there, Wiki. I mean, Rex, you're more glad to jump over and take a look at me.
Oh, sure.
You know,
I'm going
jump
to
on.
end this here pretty soon. So,
No,
but
you're
I
more
appreciate you
more
coming up.
more than welcome to jump online with me there if you still want to talk.
Sure.
All right, we'll catch at you later.
All right. Take care.
Bye bye.
Oh, it's going pretty good, Rex. I mean, Scott. Fuck. Yeah, I get lost in my head sometimes. But Shroom is a great guy. Go sub to his channel. He talks about all kinds of shit. Usually on Fridays he has a book stream, a book and or movie stream. Um, I just talk about random shit. And if nobody wants to come up, we're working on an hour here, so I'll probably end it. Well, let me look here. Two big bitches in the box truck. Uh, give me a second. It's 28 degrees here, which is 2, 4 degrees below zero for the people in metric countries that are watching us. And the feel like temperature is 11 degrees below zero. So I'm not going any fucking where today. Fuck all that noise. Well, I'm going to end this here in a few. I appreciate everybody who came on panel. Shroom is a great guy. Go sub to TOS, his channel. Um, thanks for everybody in chat. But I'm going to go have a nap. I'm going to eat something and have a nap. And I appreciate all the uh, lovers and the haters. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. I appreciate all the active chatters and dirty lurkers. I know you're out there, Bronsaco. I know you're out there. I know you're out there too, Becca. And uh, Take care, Box Truck. Take care, Mr. Scott. Who did I miss? Take care, Wikipedia. I appreciate everybody who stops by. I really do. Sorry. And if you're restreaming me and think I'm fucking amazing, you're wrong. Because I'm fucking boring as shit. Alright, I'm gonna end this. You guys are great. Thanks for coming around. I really do appreciate it. And I'll talk to you later.